Hello, my name is Kerrioth, and today we are going to talk about the fact that you can field an all-Kroot army with the new Tau Empire Codex. I'm not lying, I'm not just making it up. You might think I'm just making it up, but I'm not. It's true. Look, field an entire army of upgraded Kroot with Codex Tau Empire. Now, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start with this stuff, because the Kroot are getting on a bit, right? Their kits are old. They are so old. They are as old as... Have they had anything since they were first introduced in 3rd? I don't know that they have they? I think this is the same kit that you could buy when, like, the Kroot were introduced along with the Tau. I'm sure it is. So, they're getting on a bit. They are somewhat aged at this stage, which... I mean, when you say feel like upgraded Kroot, I don't think it's anything to do with upgraded plastic, but they have, like, improved them. They've made them better. They've made the Kroot better. So if you're not familiar, tall, wiry warriors with the speed of a sprinter and the power of a heavyweight boxer, they wield their distinctive double-bladed Kroot rifles with quicksilver reflexes before carving up their prey for a spot of post-battle supper. Yeah, they eat the dead. Just thought I'd throw that out there in case you weren't sure. I mean, surely everyone is going to be familiar with the Kroot, although I say that, they've somewhat taken a bit of a back seat. When it comes to the Tau Empire, they've kind of... I would put them in the... if there's like a tier list of things, I would put Kroot in the mostly forgotten tier. Just because Tau have had more battle suits and shooty things and fancy stuff, and Kroot have had stuff taken away, if I remember correctly, so they're not really at the forefront. But... They are now better. They have an extra point of strength and an extra attack, as well as increased AP. So they've just flat out made Kroot, of all things, Kroot better. I love it. They're more deadly in close combat, much more deadly. And their ability to surge forward as the battle begins is now shared across all Kroot units. So at the start of the first battle round, models in this unit can make a normal move of up to 7 inches. They cannot end this move within 9 inches of any enemy models. So, all of them are now quick, and they can do more stuff. The leaders of a Kroot pack, known as Shapers, have received a long-deserved promotion to the HQ battlefield role. That means you can now field battle-forged armies composed entirely of Kroot units, while Shapers even get a choice of 3 bespoke warlord traits. It's so good! I love it! It's so good! So, pack leader, Aura, while a friendly Kroot unit is within 6 inches of this warlord, each time you make a charge roll for that unit, roll 1 additional d6 and discard 1 of the dice. Nice! If you prefer to fold them into your Firecast command structure, like the auxiliary-friendly Dal'yth Sept, you'll find that the Kroot now take up much less space in your roster. So, they will bring Kroot Ox and Kroot Hound packs along with the ride. Kroot pack, if your army is Battleforged, then for each Kroot Carnivores unit included in a detachment, up to 1 Kroot Ox Riders unit, up to 1 Kroot Hounds unit, and up to 1 Kroot Shaper unit can be included in that detachment without taking up battlefield role slots. I mean, it's just so good. Despite their gory mealtime tendencies, Kroot can deploy their finely honed hunting instincts to great effect on the battlefield. I do like that. Doesn't mean they're above stopping for a mid-melee snack, though. So the Grizzly feast 1 command point. By devouring the flesh of fallen foes, Kroot believe they also absorb the enemy's vigour and vitality. Use this stratagem in the fight phase when an enemy unit is destroyed by an attack made by a model in a Kroot unit from your army. Until the end of the battle, each time a model in that Kroot unit would lose a wound, roll d6 on a 5+, that wound is not lost. By eating people, they become harder to kill. Sign me up. Now, would it necessarily be a good idea to field an all-Kroot army? I suspect that when it comes to competitive side of things, probably not. I don't think we're going to see a sudden influx of just Kroot, only Kroot Tau armies. It seems kind of unlikely. But that doesn't matter. The fact is that this is the kind of thing I love to see. I love to see this sort of thing. I mean, it's the same thing with the Sisters of Silence. The Kroot range is tiny. It's ridiculous. There's like 4 things in it, and that's it. I think you've got the Shaper, you've got the Carnivores, you've got the Dogs, and you got the Rider, and that's it. You don't really have any... Well, I say don't really. You have nothing else. There's nothing else in there. It's just like 4 models, and that's it. So, there's not a huge amount of variety. Just like Sisters of Silence, you've got like 2 squad loadouts. That's your lot. You don't get anything else. But that doesn't matter. That shouldn't matter. You should be able to field like all Sisters of Silence, all Kroot armies. They may not be amazing on the tabletop. They may not be even passably good on the tabletop, but that's not important. The important thing is allowing people to do the thing that has a bunch of flavour, that has a bunch of like fun stuff attached, that just make it possible in the first place. It's giving people the freedom to be able to make that kind of thing and rock up to something and not have to rely on other people allowing you to kind of bend the rules to make this army kind of what you wanted. You can do it. You can just make a full Kroot army, and whether that is or is not actually a good idea doesn't matter. The fact is, you can, and that's the thing I really like. And that's what I want to see more of. I want to see more like themed, kind of flavoursome stuff like that. That's what I forget a bajillion expansions for everything. Let's just have fun stuff like this. I love it. I love this kind of thing. Question is, are you going to be fielding a Kroot army of your own? Are you going to go full Kroot, nothing but Kroot all day? Let me know in the comments down below. In the meantime, feel free to click all the things, Patreon, video, subscribe, all that stuff. Click it if you like, don't click if you don't want to. And as always, there's an affiliate link in the description for Element Games, which you can use to support the channel if you would like. I leave it in your capable hands. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.